This week's 48 Hours looks into the mysterious disappearance of a Colorado mother. Suzanne Morphew was last seen on May 10th, 2020, Mother's Day, if you can believe it. And police first thought she'd been abducted on a bike ride and then investigated her husband. But as 48 Hours correspondent Peter Van Sant reports, some very bizarre clues have emerged.
The Suzanne Morphew murder case presented investigators with a puzzle: how to decipher a mountain of evidence that included a chipmunk alibi, a tranquilizer gun, and a pen right out of a James Bond film.
They find a spy pen. It looks something like this, and they find it in the master bedroom of the Morphew home.
Ashley Franco has covered this case for KKTV.
It looks like a normal pen, it writes, but it can record any type of audio as long as it hears sound.
The pen captured Suzanne talking to a secret lover. Her husband, Barry, apparently was unaware. Investigators believe Barry killed Suzanne because she had told Barry she was done with their marriage.
The prosecution's case is that Barry snapped at one point, the day before Mother's Day.
Prosecutors assume Suzanne, a mother of two, is dead. Her body has not been found. On that Mother's Day weekend in 2020, investigators noticed Barry's cell phone appeared to be pinging all around his house.
Barry Morphew told investigators, "I was running around the house looking for chipmunks to shoot."
A chipmunk alibi? Prosecutors didn't buy it. They had found a clear plastic cap in the family dryer that they say links Barry to a tranquilizer rifle, even though Suzanne's DNA was on the cap, not Barry's. Animal care expert Andrew Caters showed us a typical tranquilizer gun. This dart cap appears similar to the plastic cap agents described finding in Barry's home.
Could you now demonstrate for me?
Sure.
For a human being, it could be lethal.
For sure.
Prosecutors say that Barry Morphew, an experienced deer hunter, had used a tranquilizer gun to hunt and control Suzanne like he had hunted and controlled animals. He was arrested for Suzanne's murder and pleaded not guilty.
Wow. And Ashley Franco from our CBS affiliate KKTV joins us now. You just saw her in Peter's report. Ashley, you were deeply involved in covering this story there in the state of Colorado. It's a really interesting case. In particular, Barry's so-called chipmunk alibi, the idea that he was running around his house firing at chipmunks. Is there evidence that he was an experienced hunter?
Tony, absolutely. He actually admitted to investigators that he loaded tranquilizer darts with chemicals to paralyze and shoot deer around their property. They live in a very wooded area, and he would do this because he would put them to sleep with the tranquilizer gun, and then he would cut their antlers off. Those antlers are very valuable to hunters here. But we'll see some of that, actually. There's a picture that you'll see from his garage with antlers just in the corner of the garage, basically confirming all of this evidence.
Okay, and then the spy pen, did that capture evidence of an affair?
Investigators say Suzanne actually originally bought the pen because she thought Barry was having an affair, but there was no evidence of that. So ultimately, investigators actually found something of Suzanne having an affair.
Very interesting stuff. Ashley Franco, you've been on the case for a long time. We appreciate it. And you can watch the Suzanne Morphew case, Nothing is What It Seems, on 48 Hours tomorrow night, 10/9 Central, right here, CBS.